Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about whether you need life insurance. When a lot of people think about insurance, all they think about is health insurance and car insurance. And some people think of renters or home insurance. However, there's a fourth option that's also important, and that is life insurance. So first off, not everybody needs life insurance. For example, if you're 25 years old and you're single and you don't have a kid or anything, I don't think you should get life insurance. However, there are a lot of people who need life insurance who don't have it. Here is a chart on if you need life insurance or not. So first, do you have a kid that depends on you? If the answer is yes, then yes, you definitely need life insurance. And the second part is if you don't have kids, are you in a significant relationship in which the other person relies on your income? If the answer is yes to that, then you need life insurance as well. And there's a third option that's less common, but I think also qualifies, and that is if you have co-signed a loan for a relative. And if the answer is yes to that, then I would get life insurance there as well. For all three times, the reason why you need life insurance is if someone is depending on your income. If no one is depending on your income at all, the most I would get is a little bit of life insurance to cover any funeral costs. Now, if you do have someone dependent on you, then you definitely need life insurance. So I know we're all invincible, but if you do happen to die and someone's depending on you, then they're going to be in big trouble as well. Not only will they have lost you to death, but they also will have lost your income that they were relying on. So for example, if you have a stay-at-home wife and kids, and then you die, then the wife would have to instantly go back to work while grieving, and they might have to move out of their house, they might have to sell things. But if you have life insurance, they will have time to grieve, and the money will give them a cushion. So now that you know if you need life insurance or not, there are two options that I like that tell you how much life insurance coverage you need. The first one is 10 times your income. So for example, if you're making $50,000 a year, I would get $500,000 of life insurance. And that's just kind of a really simple way to do it. However, it's not as exact. The second option is the dime formula, and this is much more exact. For the dime formula, you use your debt and expenses plus your income for how many every years you think your family needs the money, plus the amount left on your mortgage, and then finally you add the amount of cost to send your kids to school and college. And when you add all of that up together, that is how much money you will need to have coverage of. And before I get to how much life insurance should cost you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more daily content. So here's a chart of how much life insurance should cost for a $500,000 policy that covers 20 years. And what that means is if you start it when you're 25, you will be on this plan until you are 45. So in this chart, it is separated to smokers and non-smokers because there's a huge difference there. And the reason is that smokers are more likely to die. Since you're more likely to die, the insurance company is more likely to need to pay out the money. So they charge you more. For a non-smoker that's about 25 to 35 years old, it will cost you about $400 per year. And this is definitely worth it. You pay $400 per year to know that your family will be taken care of if you die. Then once you get to 40, it will cost you about $600 a year. And it would still be worth it if you need life insurance for the next 20 years. However, if you're 40 and you have a solid amount of retirement savings saved up and your kids are already late teenagers, you probably don't need a 20-year coverage because by the end of that, your kids won't be relying on you and you'll have enough in retirement funds so your spouse would not need to rely on you either. So I would look for something more of a 10 or 15-year plan if you're 40. And if you're saying, oh, I don't need $500,000 worth of coverage, or oh, I need more than that, here's a chart of the policies for $250,000, $500,000, and $1 million. Another thing that goes into life insurance is how in shape you are. So here's a chart for a 10-year policy, and it has preferred, preferred plus, and standard. And the difference in that is how many negative health factors you have. For example, being a smoker, being obese, having high cholesterol. And the healthier you are, the cheaper your life insurance will be. So back to this chart, if you have someone who is relying on you for money, you need life insurance. If you do not have anybody that's relying on you, then you don't need life insurance. And the easy way to tell how much life insurance you need is 10 times your income. Before I end this video, one thing I would not suggest is whole life insurance. Whole life insurance is a bit of a scam, and I agree with Dave Ramsey as far as that. But I can talk about that in a later video. So, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel for more daily financial content. Please like the video and leave a comment below if you have any comments or ideas for new videos. Thanks.